Hello and welcome to the Rabbit Podcast. I am here with Dav on this very special episode where we talk about rare, funny, silly things, I guess. Hello, Dav.
Hello, Jack. How are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm good, thank you.
Good. What are you doing right now?
Right. I've got some, rare facts, I guess, because apparently a fan of ours wanted us to talk about more rare things in the world.
Okay, so one of our, I'd say, 3 fans maybe now?
Yeah,
has emailed in.
Our third fan has emailed. Thank you for emailing, by the way, people. We absolutely love reading the emails so much.
Yeah, we love the death threats the best. They're the best ones.
We also love the copyright threats as well.
Oh, yeah.
Even though everything we use is royalty free, so...
Tesco's is just refreshing our YouTube page, waiting for us to put a new video up.
Wilkinson and Tesco want to sue us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, God. Okay, Dav, do you have anything you want to start with?
Should we start with the rare things, and then I'll do the funny stories at the end?
Yeah, alright then. Okay, commence the music. Okay, right. The first rare thing is... white peacocks found in Australia and India. These are, they're just white peacocks, really. They're pretty rare.
Oh, I think I'm on the same website as you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. If you found it while we were looking through.
I found a different one now. Okay.
These majestic. I can't even do the good description of it. These majestically beautiful creatures are a rare species of the peacock. While peacocks are not albino, they have a genetic mutation known as leucism, which causes the lack of pigments in the plumage. Cool.
Right. They should make a new subspecies of bird called the X-birds, because they're mutants.
X-birds.
Yeah. Do you get it?
No, I don't.
Because the X-Men and the X-Men are all mutants, and if the birds are mutated because of this gene or whatever, then they're mutants. Therefore, they should be called the X-birds.
That's fantastic.
Or the X-poultry.
Okay. Well, yeah, I suppose you could call anything that. You could have X-asparagus, technically, or X-rice.
The funny thing about it is I'm a mutant technically because I got blue eyes.
Yeah, I think I read about this about a while ago.
Blue eyes is a genetic mutation, which I found pretty interesting anyway.
Yeah, so anyone who's a fan who's got blue eyes, you're technically an X-man. Or an X-asparagus, I suppose.
Or dolphin.
Yeah. Dolphins, they're strange as well. Anyway, next one is bismuth crystals. They found all over the world. It's a chemical element which is 86% as dense as lead. What? Hold on. 86% as dense as lead.
So it's heavy as shit.
Yeah. It's brittle with a silvery white colour when it's made. It's seen in the air with a pink tinge. Basically, if I put the picture up, it's really cool. So, bam! There it is. Holy crap. Isn't that amazing? It's so cool.
Just now.
Okay. Do you have anything to add to that, or shall I move on?
I think Mojang, Microsoft now, they need to get on this shit.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Mojang, they've been bought by Microsoft officially for the sum of $1 billion, I think.
I'm sure it was less than that. I don't think it was that high. I can't remember the figure, but I remember reading about it. I remember the guy off Mojang who's a multi-billionaire now, and he was like, I never thought it'd be this big. And he sounded depressed that his game was good. He was like, I'm only an indie developer. It's like, you've made this amazing game, and now you're selling it for this ridiculous amount of money that you'll never have to do any work for the rest of your life. You could sound a little bit more happier. Yeah,
I mean, it's probably I don't know, if you made something yourself and then someone bought it for a huge sum, then it's it's not really yours at the end. It's
I see what you mean.
It's kind of sad, but at the same time, he's got loads of money now. He can probably just make Minecraft 2 if he wanted.
Minecraft 2. I was reading something about that, about what Microsoft were going to do about it, and if there would ever be a Minecraft 2, but I mean that doesn't really work, does it?
Do you think there'll ever be DLC, where you have to
I just hope that Microsoft don't try and change the core structure of the game.
No, I think if they ever do anything like that, it'll be really silly.
Yeah, it'd be stupid.
Okay, next one is the insides of a meteorite. The outside looks like volcanic rocks, but Jeff Barton cracked them open with a rock saw with a diamond-coated blade, grinded them down to a stamp-sized piece so the light can pass through, and apparently it's really cool and beautiful. Here's a picture. Bam, there it is. Wow, unbelievable. So nice looking.
Wow.
I'd wear that as, like, DLC.
You'd wear it.
I'd buy that as DLC, I mean.
You'd wear it like a pair of boxers or something.
Yeah, can we have, like, boxes with that pattern on it? If
Or
any
boxes.
animators or artists want to do that, please do it.
Well, boxers made of peacocks. The white
Yeah.
ones.
The next one is the jeweled squid found in the mid-Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. It is a squid found 500 meters deep beneath the North Atlantic, and apparently it's very rare and very scary, just like most things under the sea. Have you ever seen like stuff under the sea, Dav, which is just scary and frightening?
I seen a heroin needle and a used condom under the sea in Porthcawl once.
Wow. Now that's pretty scary.
It's pretty fucking traumatic, but yeah.
Okay, the next one...
Move on quickly from that.
Quick, move on. The next one is called the Chinese lantern plant, which is found in China, Japan, and southern Europe. The Physalis alkagengi, or the Chinese-Japanese lantern, blooms in winter and dries during the spring. Once it's dried, the bright red fruit is seen, and the outer cover is a thin mesh. So it looks a bit like a lantern, like a natural lantern.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty intense.
I'd wear that as DLC.
I'd wear that as DLC.
Okay,
Definitely.
the next one is the Rafflesia arnoldi flower, which is the largest flower in the world, found in Indonesia.
Is that the ones that like the one of Jumanji that like eats you?
It basically, yeah. It's 3 feet
Jesus.
across, and it weighs up to 15 pounds. It's a parasitic plant where
It's a
it doesn't
bastard.
have leaves, roots, or stems. And when it's in bloom, it emits a repulsive odour similar to rotting meat,
Oh, that's gorgeous.
which is why it attracts things like flies to help pollinate the plant. But then again, like, that shouldn't be that rare, considering stuff is always dying in rainforests.
You know that your species isn't doing the best when a plant is a better predator than you are.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Then again, like, people are always buying, like, Venus flytraps.
But if I sat here, shat myself, waited 2 weeks, I would not be able to catch a fly. Those little bastards are hard to catch.
Yeah, they are pretty... I don't know, they're always in my room, though. They always seem to be huge. Like Boeing 747 sounding buggers. They're just everywhere.
I was going to the motorway the other day, and like one of those daddy long leg things like came flying in, and I screamed and nearly crashed into like an 18-wheeler. That was pretty terrifying.
They are terrifying. I found out as well that they're basically like butterflies, but they're just really frightening, like cousins. Like, they don't eat meat or anything, but they're just really frightening looking.
I bet they do. They eat the souls of the people that they kill.
Also, here's something interesting. I'm just going to do like a little, like, the more you know.
Do you know off the Legend of Zelda?
Oh, yeah.
They were, when he opens a chest and he goes, ba, 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 ba. You got to use that.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. Okay, right, I've used it. Apparently, butterflies can actually drink the tears and blood of humans.
That's so metal.
That is mental. So, surely, you know, if, like, after a war, in, like, a battlefield, surely...
butterflies everywhere.
Yeah, there should be butterflies everywhere, surely. That would probably be quite frightening, actually.
It's like every few years we have to have a war just to keep the butterfly population in check.
Wow. Maybe it's all a big hoo-ha.
Conspiracy.
Ooh. Anyway, the next one is purple carrots grown in Britain and Asia. The purple colour of these carrots are actually due to the anthocyanin pigments, and it can be traced back to Rome and Central Asia, where they were grown as early as the 10th century. Apparently, they're still orange on the inside, and they were sold in British stores in 2002. Cool.
AKA beetroots.
Yeah. Yeah, basically beetroots. Yeah, that's a great fact. The next one is the Aurora Borealis. I think everyone knows this, really, near the polar regions. If you don't know how it works, it's a natural light display in the sky in high latitude regions caused by collision of energetic charged particles with atoms in the high altitude atmosphere. So that's why you get green and purple and blue displays in the night.
It looks like a clown was murdered.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's such a cool thing to think about. It's like
clown being murdered and then all of his like energy going up into the sky.
Oh, I thought you said cloud.
I said clown.
Yeah, if a clown got murdered, yeah, either way.
Though, cloud is pretty class because like one cloud didn't like the other clouds. We stabbed him. We took him to like.
They're going out of battle.
Yeah,
it's so cool. Wow. Okay, the next one is a giant rain cloud seen from a light aircraft, which is pouring down on Burbage in Leicester and Birmingham. It's basically like, I think everyone's seen this picture from like social media of like a cloud.
Has it got like the caption as like "fuck this area" in particular?
Yeah, it has. Apparently that's really rare to see. So if you have seen it, send us a photo. And yeah. Okay, the next one is a kangaroo joey inside the pouch in Australia. This rare image, bam, there it is. It comes from the pouch of a mother kangaroo where a joey kangaroo is growing in peace.
Wait, so kangaroos actually have a pouch?
Yes.
Shit, really? I thought that was just like a urban legend or something.
No, but yeah, they actually have. Yeah, kangaroos are, after they're born, they're transferred into the pouch where the mother can sort of complete their growth, I guess.
I guess it'd be good if we had pouches, because it'd be like you wouldn't have to worry about the shopping, you could just chuck it in your pouch.
Yeah. Well,
evolution needs to get on this.
I'm sure something like that could be done in the future. And also, another little fact is apparently female kangaroos can determine the sex of their offspring. They can even delay gestation when environmental factors are likely to diminish the chance of young surviving.
That's insane.
Yeah, they can actually control their birth, unlike we can.
I think, speaking of birth, I saw a dolphin give birth once.
Really?
Yeah, it was a video, and like this dolphin was like swimming around with like half a dolphin out of the back of it. It looked insane. And all of a sudden, there was like this big pool of blood, and then it just kind of squirted out and swam off. That
must be dangerous in areas of like sharks. Like, God, I tell you what, the sea is such a dangerous place to be like born, because because there's blood everywhere, and like, isn't there like a fact where like great white sharks can sort of sense or smell blood like 2 miles away or something?
Yeah, and then you've got like the other like really ugly creatures of the sea that can detect vibrations and shit.
Yeah, like giganto crabs and stuff.
They'll come at you like 30 miles an hour, which is quite fast under the water.
Yeah, it is. That's like a car.
Being like, I'm going to murder you. Little razor teeth and everything.
Razor sheep.
Someone needs to get on that shit now.
Is that the sequel to Black Sheep, that horror film?
I watched that and it wasn't the best. I thought it was going to be better. I thought it was a porno.
Oh. Typical Welsh. Okay. Yeah. Alright, okay. The next one is red bananas in Australia. You can make as many jokes about this as you want, Dav.
Brilliant.
But red bananas in Australia are a variety of bananas with a reddish-purple skin. They are smaller and more plump than the common Cavendish banana. I suppose that's what we eat, I guess.
They occur in the wild when the banana plant becomes aroused.
When they are ripe, raw red bananas have a flesh that is cream to light pink in colour. Wow. They probably, I don't know, they taste probably like normal bananas, I guess. Maybe even saltier.
Tastes like the blood of their enemies because they're red.
Yes.
If anything, they'll taste sweeter.
Yeah.
I'd say because of the added sugar, maybe.
The added sugar? Really?
Not the added sugar, maybe, but like
the
natural sugar. You know, the natural sugar that would change the color. Maybe it would taste sweet. I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah.
biologist.
Well, I suppose not.
I'm not a veterinarian.
Okay, the next one is the living rock, which is, the Latin name is Pura Chilensis, which, basically it's like a mass of organs which lives in the bottom of the sea, which gets covered by like ash and sediment and stuff. And basically, it's like you can go to the bottom of a sea, and if you accidentally try to drill into like into like rock, it could be like an animal. It's like an organ inside of a rock.
That's brutal.
Yeah. It's also served as a local delicacy, so I don't know. I wouldn't chance that really.
Like when you said it's covered in ash, I just imagined that guy of Pokemon just like diving on a rock.
Ash covers the giant organ for like 50 years. The next one is the Tasmanian giant crab. It's one of the largest in the world, where it weighs a mighty 29 pounds.
Oh, is it that big, massive one with the massive legs? Am I thinking of something else?
Those are Japanese spider crabs,
I
think.
that's one. They are terrifying.
Yeah, they are nightmare fuel.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, this one is like 29 pounds with a 15-inch shell. They're pretty hardcore. That's enormous, actually. The next one is purple corn, which is grown in Bolivia, Ecuador, and Peru. It's a variety of normal corn, except it's literally just coloured purple. Apparently it's been used by the people of the Andes to colour their food and beverages for a long time, and only recently it's become popularised in the industrialised world. Yeah. Apparently it's meant to have lots of health benefits.
What's that? Did you say? Sorry, corn.
Yeah, just corn.
And what colour was it? Sorry.
Purple. Purple
I'd trip
corn.
if I went to KFC and they like launched a purple corn on the cob at me. I thought it would be diseased or something.
Well, I don't know, over here it probably is a disease.
Probably if it's in KFC.
Yeah, KFC, I went there not too long ago. It's, I don't know, not the best.
It
Like-
is if you want to eat chicken.
Like, the chips are not the best, but the meat
I
is
like
fine.
them. I think they're quite tasty. They don't
Really?
eat McDonald's chips, but I like them. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of blooming Burger King.
Oh, you wrong.
Burger King's got the worst food ever, don't go there.
Joe, they're lazy, right, Burger King? Because instead of just doing a chicken burger, they do a chicken nugget burger.
But the thing is I went to Burger King and, like, I only wanted, like, you know, a cheeseburger. Nice cheeseburger there and then. But it's like, it takes forever. It costs millions of pounds. And, like, it's dry. It's like eating a sandbag. It's so bad.
It's like eating a sandbag.
Oh, anyway, let's not
Something
enrage.
by Burger King.
Yeah, the actual Burger King's gonna bust through my door and blooming hit me over the head now.
And then Ronald McDonald will jump in the other window and be like,
Ho ho! And just be like, okay,
"Where
right.
does Mickey Mouse come from?"
Where's Mickey Mouse? All of these companies want to be endorsed by us. Great.
Sponsored by Asda's,
Sponsored by Wilkinson's, Asda, Disney.
Microsoft.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is the Co-Rot or Co-Rite Opal.
It's pronounced Kyrat.
Kyrat.
Because, I don't know, no, that's the place off Fallout 4.
Oh,
Fallout 4.
right.
Far Cry 4?
Yeah, it's in
Kyrat.
Australia.
Oh, no, never mind.
Ah, it might be Kyrat.
No, it's not, because on Far Cry 4 it looks really snowy
All right.
and everything, so it's not.
Co-Rite, I guess.
Never mind.
It's an opal field in southwest Queensland, where it's known for boulder opals found in the mines, which are really nice looking, apparently. Wow, isn't that nice looking? Wow. Okay, the next one is the albino alligator found in Louisiana in the USA. As terrifying as they look, there are two kinds of alligators. There's two
Right.
kinds of white alligators, which are albino and leucistic. These alligators are almost impossible to find because of their vulnerability to the sun. Around the US, there's only 50 albino individuals in the wild.
So, they're gingered crocodiles.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
The next one is the glowing forest in Shikoku, Japan. The forest glows in the dark because of the luminescent mushrooms. The mushrooms and fallen leaves emit a magical light for only a short period of time each year. Damn.
Are they magic mushrooms?
Well, if you eat them, you'll probably trip.
What it is, right, it's not really glowing. It's people go there, think, mushroom. They try the mushroom and everything starts glowing.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Good.
Yeah, maybe that's the mystery of it. The next one is flying fish in tropical and subtropical waters. Flying fish can make self-propelled leaps out of water into air, where they can actually glide across the water surface as a defense mechanism to avoid predators.
But I think, is it salmon do that?
Salmon, yeah, I suppose they jump out the water as well.
Did you say glide across the water?
Yeah, these actually glide, sort of fly across the water.
Yeah.
They're pretty scary, I guess, as well. The next one is a katydid, or a catydid, in the Amazon rainforest. There are more than 6,400 species, but apparently finding one in the wild trying to camouflage into its surroundings is very rare.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's very good with mimicry. The next one...
Like a chameleon?
Yeah, I suppose it's like a bug chameleon, I guess.
But I read somewhere the other day, the chameleons don't actually change colour, blend into the background. They just change colour in general, like they'll go from red to green. They don't actually blend in with their background, they'll blend in, like, if it's a general colour, like, say, there's an orange background and it feels threatened, it'll change to orange, but it won't, like, blend in and, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean, yeah.
If you put it next to, like, a Lego house or something, or like a bit of Lego, it won't, and then you move it, it won't have a piece of Lego on the side of it.
No, I suppose not. It's a bit like the idea, though, what if you put it in, like, a mirrored box? What would happen?
It turned green, because mirrors are green.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Like, I remember reading about something where if you have, like, a hall of mirrors, it'll eventually, like, turn green or something like that.
Was it Vsauce?
Yeah, something like that.
Vsauce is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Vsauce for having good information.
Mirrors.
Yeah, but mirrors.
I'll never use again in my life.
The next one is the dragon's skull, which is a plant found in Europe, the USA, and North Africa. It's a type of snapdragon flower where once it dies, the seed pod, when it rots, it actually begins to look like a skull. So yeah, you can pick off the sort of head and wear it on your blazer, I guess, and it'll be really cool. They look like skulls.
God.
The next one, yeah, go on. Sorry.
I said I find skulls on clothes are quite. This is a bit contradictory because I got a skull on one of my t-shirts, but I find them quite cringy. I don't know. I don't like skulls and stuff. Like skull tattoos. I don't really like or anything like that.
It's got to be like a big goofy skull for it to work.
Yeah, or like a cartoon one. It can't be like a serious like I want to murder your family skull.
Yeah. The next one is the amazingly beautiful Campo, which is the name of a Colorado tornado. It's just a tornado. There's the picture. Bam. It's rare. It's big. Okay.
It's a bit.
Yeah. Moving on. The next one is the corpse flower, found in Indonesia. It's 2.2 meters high, so 7'5" high. The Amorphophallus. Phallus. I can't believe the name phallus is in the title.
What's a phallus?
A phallus is the scientific word for penis. The more you know.
Okay, thank you.
The Amorphophallus titanum is considered the longest flower in the world. It also smells terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, fantastic.
Why does it smell bad? I'm guessing it's because is it the same concept as the other plant you said that eats flies?
Yeah, it's like
it attracts flies and then eats them, or maybe bees to pollinate.
Yeah, I think it's like a certain type of pollen, which is really bad.
Yeah, from different types of bugs. Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is flying gurnards in the Indo-Pacific Ocean. The flying gurnards are a family of marine fish notable for their greatly enlarged pectoral fins. They can't actually fly, but they're kind of rare. They're weird looking. Yeah. There they are.
Been in the gym.
And the last one is the albino humpback whale on the east coast of Australia.
Is it like one of them or something?
Well, Let's see. Yeah, I think it is. An albino humpback whale travels up and down the east coast of Australia, has become very famous in local media. The name Migolo is the only all-white humpback whale and is known to be the true albino whale, found in 1991. It's believed to be 5 years old at the time. Also, Migolo means, it's the indigenous Australian word for white fella.
Oh, I thought this is off a song, isn't it?
It might be. Oh no, are you thinking of Gigolo?
No, I'm thinking, no. Do you know that classic song? And it goes, I'm not going to sing it, it was like, Bigolo.
That's Figaro.
Alright, never mind then.
It was shown to be a male from, like, skin samples and things.
No, I just looked for a dick.
To be honest,
it can't be that hard to find.
No, I mean, you don't need skin samples to know it's a male. You just got to follow it a bit.
If its heart is the size of a classic Mini,
yeah,
Ford C-Max or something,
I think, yeah, because of how many boats were following it each day, the Queensland and New South Wales government introduced a legislation for there to be a 500-metre exclusion zone around the whale. So basically, they don't want the whale to be too, like, distressed. Yeah, so that's kind of nice. And that sort of wraps up all of the rare... Oh, no, there's, like, one last rare thing, which is... Actually, no, we got, like, 2 more rare things.
It's a podcast that gets over 100 views.
Yeah. The next one is, like, the world's sort of rarest stamp, which is, like...
Stamp.
It's like a 1 penny New Guinea something or other. It's like, it's been more than $1 billion, I think.
$1 million billion.
Yeah. It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare, you guys. The only thing is, though, like, stamps, I know why stamps are really expensive and rare, but, I don't know, what can you do with them after a while? Like, you can't really send them off anywhere. I suppose you just keep them.
I use them to send stuff. Do you mean like rare stamps, or do you mean just like normal?
No, I mean like rare stamps, which you from like the 1800s.
Well, like you're sitting there and you're bored, you're like, fuck it, let's get the stamps out. Let's have a wild night of stamps, and then have a wild night with stamps, don't you?
Call everyone over for the wild stamp night.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes down.
No beer, just stamps.
Yeah,
Stamp
stamps.
juice. Oh, God. Apparently, one other rare thing is an underwater post box in Japan. The deepest sort of underwater post box is in Japan, I guess. I haven't actually got the information. I've got the picture.
So you swim down.
Yeah, you swim
get
down.
there, and then you're like, oh shit, my car's all soggy. Then you'll go back up and get another one. and then repeat.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's basically just a post box under the water. George next week will give you more information about it because he's the expert.
And everything Japanese.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to end the podcast with?
Just a couple of funny news.
Go on. Right, we're going to do a little jingle for Dav's News. It's Dav's News, it's Dav's News. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Go.
Okay, the first story is titled Dwarf-Handed Crayons and Colouring Book as a couple sat down for a romantic dinner.
Oh no.
Sourced by metro.co.uk. 3'7" dwarf took his fiancée to a restaurant for a romantic meal and was handed a children's colouring book and crayons by the waitress as he sat down.
Holy crap. Like, one of those plants I was just talking about? They could probably eat him whole.
So what's that bad smell? He turns around, there's just the plant staring him down. Yeah, trying to eat his food.
Oh, God.
I'll chuck the crayons at him. Right, the next one, me and Jack were discussing just before the podcast started. It's sourced by the Royal Mail. The Mirror. And it's titled, Adolf Hitler and lover Eva Braun probably had sex without even touching each other.
I still love how it's like, probably. Probably.
Best-selling author Martin Amis believes the Nazi leader was asexual and so was fanatical about cleanliness, and he kept Eva at arm's length.
Wow.
You must have a hell of a schlong if it was at arm's length. Right?
Jeez, I know.
Okay, the next one, sourced by the Metro.
Good old Metro.
Girl spends whole minute trying to take the perfect selfie.
Oh, I think I saw this video.
Yeah, she's there in like a bikini in like some resort, and she's there trying to take a selfie for like an entire minute, and everyone is just laughing at her. Anyway, we move on for that one because there's not much of a story.
Yeah. If you want to watch it yourself, just look it up on YouTube, I guess.
I'll have to send you this picture. I'll have to send you this link afterwards because the next one, also sourced by the Metro.
Right.
Cupcakes end up looking like penises after being made for breast cancer awareness.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What a horrible irony.
A university attempted to mark Breast Cancer Awareness Month next month, went cocks in hyphen, funny, after they made some particular looking cupcakes.
Oh, God.
Alright, this one is pretty weird. This one's from America, from the Telegraph. Runaway cows shot dead by armed officers during 7-hour standoff.
Oh, for God's sake. America will shoot anything.
Like, what were they doing for 7 hours? Did the cows have a hostage or something?
Yeah.
Two escaped cows were killed by marksmen, while the third animal found dead 7 hours later followed a large-scale search involving the police helicopter in Norwich. Oh, I thought it was from America.
Oh, God. What? It was in Norwich?
Norwich.
What? Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
Was it the mooses? Or something?
Brilliant.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. That's such a petty joke. Oh, God.
Well, that's about it, really. I think I've gone through all my tabs.
Right.
Yeah, that's about it.
Rightio. I think we can end the episode here, I guess. Thank you all for joining us on this special rare episode.
Yay!
We'll see you all next week. Oh,
Bye-bye.
also, I've got a new microphone, so next week you will probably hear it.
Oh, you haven't got it set up yet, have you?
No, not yet. This is the last time you'll hear my microphone.
Oh, boo.
Boo. Maybe I'll bring it back. Okay, right. I just burped. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.